What is linguistic gender when learning a new European language? Imagine trying to describe a simple object like a chair or a book, but the words change depending on whether they are masculine, feminine, or neuter. That's the core idea behind linguistic gender. When you learn a new European language, you'll notice that nouns are categorized into these groups. This classification influences how you form sentences and connect words. In many languages like French, Spanish, German, and Czech, nouns are assigned a gender that affects the words around them. For example, in French, the word for table is feminine, so you say la table, but desk is masculine, so it's le bureau. These gender rules are often not based on the actual object but are part of the language's structure. Learning the gender of nouns is important because it impacts how you use adjectives and pronouns. If you say the red book in German, you need to match the gender of the noun book, which is neuter, so it becomes das rote Buch. If you get the gender wrong, your sentence might sound strange or confusing. For Americans living, working, or retiring in Europe, understanding this system helps you communicate more clearly. It's also essential for filling out forms, reading signs, or having conversations. For example, in Italy, knowing the gender of a word can help you understand social nuances or cultural references. In many languages, inanimate objects are assigned a gender that may seem random. A window in German is feminine, but in Spanish, it's masculine. Memorizing these differences is part of the learning process. Some languages are evolving to include gender-neutral words or to be more inclusive, reflecting changing social attitudes. Getting comfortable with grammatical gender takes practice. You might start by learning the gender with each new noun you memorize. Flashcards, language apps, or immersion in local conversations can help reinforce these rules. Over time, recognizing patterns will make it easier to remember which words are masculine, feminine, or neuter. Living in Europe offers many chances to practice. Reading menus, signs, or listening to conversations all help you pick up on gender usage naturally. The more you immerse yourself in the culture, the more intuitive it becomes to understand and use gendered words correctly. In short, linguistic gender is a system that classifies nouns into categories that influence how sentences are built. For Americans adapting to life in Europe, mastering this aspect of language is a key step toward fluency. It helps you communicate effectively and understand the cultural context behind the words.